And so we have over 10,000 engineers here in India ourselves.
So that's like our challenge. What we also have is we also have what I call the necessary infrastructure, and we've been fortunate that we have the connectivity infrastructure, which is equivalent to the roads. So if you don't have roads, you will not reach your destination. So I believe that today, apart from the US and China, right, India has the best digital connectivity infrastructure, 4G, 5G, and broadband in the world.
Yeah.
Right? When people talk about Geo, and we said Geo took India from number 158 in the world to number 1 in the world in 8 years. We, as a single company, didn't know anything about this domain, right? But today, we are the largest data company in the world, right?
Yeah.
Our volumes are equivalent to AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon combined.
Yeah.
So,
I would say size of local market is quite an advantage.
but let me tell you, like, the most satisfying piece, and
well, having 1.5 billion customers would do it.
The best part's still coming.
That's pretty satisfying.
So the most satisfying piece is that as Geo, we delivered about 16 exabytes of data this year, or we will deliver this year. And the average, in the US, you pay $5 a GB. In the world average for data is about $3.50 a GB. In India, Geo delivers data at 15 cents a GB. And what that means is...
Do you encourage your customers to use their phones?
We do. And what really that means, Jensen, is a perpetual value.
Yeah.
Right? That technology has delivered customer value of between $500 and $700 billion a year on year, every year, and to Indians. And this is the gift of technology to the people of India. And this is what you described as intelligence, we can do to actually bring prosperity to all the people and bring equality to the world. And that is the opportunity, why I described this. And this is the reason that India will be one of the biggest intelligence markets. And it's not only our aspirations, but I think it is just the raw gene pool and the raw gene power that exists in India, the youth power that exists in India, that is actually going to drive intelligence, and hopefully once we drive intelligence for our domestic market, right? We will use intelligent services beyond software to integrate with the rest of the world.
That's right.
And Indians now will not only export CEOs to the world's largest companies, but hundreds of millions of Indians.
It's true. It's true. All of my colleagues, all of my friends back home, they're all Indians. All of my CEOs.
And hundreds of millions will deliver to the world AI services to help a better world. And that is why your being here,
thank you,
right, is important. Your commitment to this country is important, and working together, right? This cannot be done by any one company. any one individual, but we all have to work together to bring this intelligence age safely to the world so that we can create a more equal world, a prosperous world, and allow the global south to catch up with the rest of the world.
Yeah, that's really terrific. And one of the things that you've highlighted is just the immense amount of digital data that's available, surely at Geo and in India. And this leads to one of the things that I want to announce with you. As you know, in order to lead in artificial intelligence, you need to have AI model technology that India has. You need to have data, massive quantities of data. And using the last thing you need is AI infrastructure. And we're announcing that Reliance and Nvidia are partnering to build AI infrastructure here in India.
Absolutely.
And then the thing that I will say is that in order ultimately to create that into a flywheel is one of the great advantages that India has, which is a very large population of users. And so now you have the fundamental ingredients, AI, data, and AI infrastructure, and you have a large population of users that ultimately creates your AI flywheel. The thing that I really love, and when I met Modi ji, the first time he asked me to meet his cabinet was this has got to be about 6 years ago. He asked me to address his cabinet about artificial intelligence. And I was so surprised. It was literally the first time any government leader, any national leaders asked me to address his cabinet on this particular topic. It was long before anybody was talking about artificial intelligence. And my last visit with him, he said this, and it was really quite profound. He said, I was explaining to him the concept of AI infrastructure and why it's essential for every nation to have their own AI infrastructure, like their own communication, their internet infrastructure, their roads, like energy, of course, and of course, intelligence should be part of your infrastructure, and the manufacturing of intelligence should be part of your infrastructure. And he said this, he said, it makes complete sense that India should manufacture its own AI, manufacture your own AI. You should not outsource, you should not export data to import intelligence.